unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. The only cure for grief is action. Where I was, their ego shall be. The interpretation of dreams is the most effective way to understand our unconscious desires. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. The mind is a battlefield between our desires and our inhibitions. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. The ego often refuses to cease striving for perfection. If neurotic symptoms are to cease and mental health is to be restored, when inspiration does not come to me, I go halfway to meet it. The doctor is effective only when he himself is affected. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. The interpretation of dreams is a gateway to self-discovery. Psychoanalysis is in essence a cure through love. A dream is a wish your heart makes, without deviation from the norm. Progress is not possible. The fear of being alone is the central fear of neurosis. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. The aim of psychoanalysis is to relieve people of their neuroses so that they can live more fulfilling lives. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Psychoanalysis is a technique for understanding human behavior and developing self-awareness. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. The ego is not master in its own house. The interpretation of dreams is the key to understanding ourselves.